Jesse Palmer breaks down everything to come for the first ever Golden Bachelor, revealing Gerry Turner's final goodbye is by far the most heartbreaking.
I'm down to two people and realize that one of those two has to go home. And when you're down to the last two people over that amount of time and that much investment, you really have strong feelings for them. And it's, oh my God, it was an incredibly bad situation.
Leading up to the season finale, fans saw Gerry have his fantasy suite dates with both Leslie and Teresa.
The relationship with Leslie was significantly improved through the course of our night last night. Waking up to Teresa this morning, I feel like it's the first day of the rest of my life.
And those romantic overnight dates were preceded by a convo with the show's host about whether or not Gerry would be knocking boots when the cameras turned off.
All of a sudden now, my generation can show America how authentic we can be.
Now Jesse tells ET that's a conversation he's never going to forget. Talking to a 72-year-old man about intimacy and what he expects going into fantasy suites, there were moments I just wanted to jump into the volcano that was behind us there in Costa Rica.
Is there any way of preparing for that? I mean, seriously, is there a direction book for that, an instruction book?
Later in the episode, Gerry tells the cameras that he made his choice between Leslie and Teresa.
I know that I can't put it off any longer. As hard as it is, I think I've made my decision.
But the finale's preview shows both women meeting Gerry's family, leaving some to wonder if he changed his mind. Now Jesse tells ET he's letting the thing play out until the very, very end, and part of that is the women meeting his family. He's had a lot of very difficult goodbyes throughout the course of all of this, but the final goodbye is by far the most heartbreaking, the most difficult for him. I think people are going to see that at the finale.
I think you will be moved as much as I was moved in the moment.
And in a preview for the season finale, Gerry is open about his struggles.
I think I made a mistake. The only time I've ever felt worse in my whole life is when my wife passed away. And this is a close second.
Jesse explains that he felt for Gerry so much because he could see how much pain he was in. That's the most emotional goodbye that I've ever seen in the show's history. From Bachelor, Bachelorette, Paradise, I mean, it's really gutting. It's heart-wrenching.
You are going to see something that has never happened before.
Jesse adds that the conversation was raw, intense, and a moment he's never going to forget.
There were moments when I really felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest.
While Gerry, who said he's in love with both Leslie and Teresa, has had some hard goodbyes this season, according to Jesse, it's nothing compared to what fans are going to see on the last episode. All of it will play out during a live finale with the top two women on hand to break it all down. But Jesse assures us Gerry finds love. It will be an emotional roller coaster, there is no doubt.